Greetings of the two groups, bunches of bamboo, each representing a pig. Whoever brings a piece of bamboo must guarantee to supply a pig. The Nikoya has been described as a festival whose origins can only be explained in mythical terms, and so far it has defied European interpretation and understanding. However, it would not seem unreasonable to suggest that the festival's basic function is to consolidate an alliance between the two groups. In times gone by, no doubt the chiefs held such festivals to discover what support they could muster in times of unrest. Tonight, the festival gets underway. From outlying areas and from the pens, the well-fed pigs of the host community are brought together. As the evening calm settles on the village, grass skirts hang idle waiting for a cue. Quietly and without fuss, food for the evening meal is prepared. The traditional dish of the Vanuatu Islands is lap-lap. It consists of taros and yams, the most widely grown vegetables of the region. The vegetables are grated and mixed with coconut milk, and then wrapped in banana leaves and cooked. Lap-lap will feature in the ceremonies too. No feast is too important for it to be served. Digging up the kava roots is a daily routine. Methods of preparing kava vary, but on Tanna, the roots are chewed well before being spat out onto leaves. Then water is filtered over the chewed remains. Kava, often referred to as native beer, is not alcoholic, nor is it a drug. However, when drunk, always in one single gulp, it does produce a sense of euphoria and a numbness around the mouth. Kava has a bitter taste, and rather unkindly perhaps, Europeans have likened it to dishwater. In the 1800s, the Presbyterian missionaries prohibited their island converts from drinking it, seeing it as ancestor worship. At this time of day, in accordance with festival protocol, the men and women must stay apart. The kava drinking ceremony follows a long-standing tradition, which is a sign of alliance and friendship. Over their bowls of kava, the men will exchange stories, enlarge on past experiences. They have much to talk about, for in a few hours, the still evening will be transformed into a frenetic night. Although women are excluded from the all-male gathering, they're not idle. Like women the world over who are about to go to a party, there are more important personal matters to attend to. If the style of makeup is strangely different, just as much care is taken as vivid colour is applied. This is face painting to a technique which was born hundreds and hundreds of years ago, long before modern cosmetics blushed women's cheeks. This is an accepted preliminary to the evening celebrations. These women will be dancing also. Although the materials they use may change, perhaps a touch of lipstick here and there, the form and patterns will not. These stylized decorations have been handed down from generation to generation. From an early age, girls learn this ancient art. Almost without warning, the centre of the village has burst into life. Torchlight beams flash through the air. The moment has arrived. Influenced, no doubt, by a sizable intake of kava, the men and boys of both island groups join together, beating out a strong rhythm with their bare feet. Four abreast, they swing around the arena in free movement. There is nothing organised about this celebration, which is accompanied by their song of welcome. A year of preparations has ended. The uninhibited gestures of the men, all carrying sticks, signifies the joining of the two groups. Quietly in the wings and dressed for the occasion, the women wait their turn. For close on an hour, the solid body of men have danced round, driving their feet into the hard earth. It is shortly before midnight, time for the women to take the floor. With just as much vigour, the women beat out the rhythm with their feet. They will have to call on all of their physical resources. They'll be dancing like this till just before dawn. No special songs have been created for this dance, which is the sole prerogative of the women villagers. It's called the Naban Naban. It's a set piece which, by tradition, must precede the main dances. They have taken great care over their dress. In the nightlight, they sparkle with tinsel decoration. Those who wear feathers can claim that a member of their family has donated a pig to the celebrations. Over their long grass skirts, which accentuate their movements, the women wear top skirts made from sweetly perfumed leaves. For the women, this is their one moment, their opportunity to express themselves before male dancers take centre stage once more. The men haven't dispersed, however. They continue to weave round on the outside of the dancing group. They're having fun. They sing other melodies in an attempt to distract the women. They won't be successful. The rhythm is too ingrained. To add to the force of the beat, in drum-like fashion, they strike small bags which have been filled with dried leaves. Never before, possibly, have these women received so much attention. Undoubtedly, eyes will meet, but no approaches will be made here. Nothing must upset the running of the Nikoya. This is the only ceremony of the festival in which the women play a part. In day-to-day life, they take a back seat. Their place is at home, doing the cooking, feeding the pigs, and growing the vegetables. Ironically, their songs tell of their work in the fields. There are no women's liberation movements on Tanna. About 4 hours later, the tempo reaches fever pitch, and this marathon output of energy is drawing to a close. From tomorrow, they'll be back in the fields. Most of these women will probably never get another chance to dance the night away in such style. Just before first light, the visiting male dancers take their places for the toka. The toka is the most prestigious of the dance ceremonies. It is an honor to be involved. The Toka village and its allies accepted an invitation. Now they must perform. Light begins to filter through the tall coconut palms. And as dawn breaks, the dancers settle into the routine they've been practicing for months. They've choreographed the movements time and time again. They've sung and re-sung the songs. All now comes together in one presentation. In regular formation, the dancers hold their big sticks diagonally, twisting them through the air, resembling sword play almost. These bill-hooked sticks, an essential accessory to the toka, are used for miming and highlight the gestures and the subject the song refers to. Most of the songs have been specially written for this day. They concern daily activities. These themes can include hunting, fishing, battles, even a volcano erupting. Tanna is a volcanic island, so such references in the songs are not unusual or uncommon. All movements have meaning. They are well worked, well rehearsed. In this formation, movement begins at the rear of the group, where the beat begins slowly. Gradually, through the lines of dancing,